Cardenas squaring off against Cole Urbas. Cardenas number 7. Hervis ranked 24th.
Fernandez found the podium last year for the first time as a sophomore. Took 8th at 197. He's got quite the career record too, 58 and 17. You want to talk about a matchup of two guys who are extremely long. It's these two guys. Cole Urbas, one of the longer guys you'll see at 97.
But you look at these guys in their huddles kind of towering over everybody else. And for Urbas, you don't see guys who have matching length to Urbas a whole lot. Cardenas, one of those, but we'll see what that results in this one. Stalemate called there.
You see the feeling out process here, and that's a good attempt there by Cardenas. Oh, look at this shot.
Driving in on Urbas. Cardenas collects the 3.
You saw Cardenas try to hit an arm drag right there. Urbas did a good job defending it off, but the re-attack from Cardenas was too strong and got in straight on that double.
Cardenas so heavy on top.
He's got that tight waist with that left arm right now, and now he's going to throw the right arm underneath. Trying to grab wrist control, rolling that wrist underneath. Hervis doing a good job, though, trying to knee slide up and get back to his base, but see Cardenas is trying to set up a tilt as well, but he's just very tough on top.
Stalemate called there, and they'll return to the center. Cardenas with a 3-0 lead on Urbas here in the first. Cardenas defeating Luke Stout by decision 4-2 in the duel against Princeton. Urbas beating Alex Whitworth of Harvard 3-0.
Would fully expect Cardenas to challenge for even a higher spot on the podium this year. It's another loaded 197-pound weight class. He sets up this hazard roll tilt right now. He's got that left wrist on the right hand of Urbas. You see he's trying to control the elbow as well.
Stall warning has been assessed to Urbas.
And he's trying to roll through here. It's coming. He's trying to set it up. He's got time here too, Joe. Over 40 seconds to go in that riding time, over a minute and a half already too.
35 seconds left in the period.
30 seconds.
Might come back the other way here. He's trying to jack it up.
Urbas gets turned to his back. That'll be 4 back points for Cardenas.
It's just your classic hazard roll tilt. Sometimes you have to go back the opposite way to really get a lot of momentum. Exactly what Cardenas did.
4 seconds. 3,
Textbook right there.
2, 1,
big lead for Cardenas at the end of this first period.
I mean, these guys are very familiar with each other, Joe. They've wrestled each other 4 times in their careers. Urbas actually does have a win over Cardenas. We have to go back to March 4th of 2022, so almost 2 years ago. It was a 2-0 win for Urbas at EIWA's. But since then, it's been all Cardenas. He ended up beating him just a couple weeks later by major decision at NCAA's. And then last year in their duel, another 12-2 major decision for Cardenas. And
it's not like Urbas hasn't been developing since then either, but Cardenas has kind of been on a rocket ship.
Hard club there for Cardenas too, reaching out on some ankle picks to Urbas. He's got the length here to counter with some of those ankle picks, but Cardenas able to square up and get out right in front of him. You mentioned the development there for Urbas. He's a 3-time NCAA qualifier. I know there was no tournament back in 2020. It was canceled right after the conference tournaments, but the guy's earned his way to the big dance 3 times. And he's no slouch for Cardenas, as you mentioned. Joe's on a different level right now.
Another stalemate called here. Question for Urbas is, how do you get through the defenses here of Cardenas? You know that you have to get a shot in, but it's Cardenas who's been on the attack.
30 seconds.
Single leg.
We'll see him try to circle now. The head's inside. Urbas is going to try to scramble. He's looking for that belly whizzer as well, trying to grab that far leg as well, but Cardenas is just so strong in this position. You see him now getting up to his feet. He's got to try to circle to the outside here because his head is still inside. I want to get that left elbow to the mat on the other side of Urbas' leg, but Urbas doing a good job defending to force a stalemate here.
And nothing doing in the last 6 seconds. So we head to the third. Cardenas with a 7-point lead here.
It's like Urbas chose top here, and I don't blame him for how strong Cardenas has been in the top position as well. But as we've seen a couple times this year, Joe, especially inside this building, Urbas is one of the best guys from this top position. Especially he can get a hold of you with his length, and once he gets legs in, he is very dangerous.
Get the impression that Urbas needs the mat return here, and then to make something special happen when he's on top in order to get back into this one.
He's got that far claw right now with that right arm, and he's trying to scoop that right leg of Cardenas. There it is right there. He's got him flat now. It's very well done.
So now we'll see what Urbas can turn here. No panic for Cardenas.
You can afford to be here for a little while, as you know. You don't want to just stay there if you're Cardenas, but again, based on the score right now, situation, you don't have to risk too much right now as he just works back up to his base. All Urbas can do right now is just hook that near side leg.
Stall warning's been assessed to Cardenas.
You see Urbas trying to elevate that near side leg, get a good cross face here. He's not going to be able to set up much right now because Cardenas is not moving. They're going to call a stalemate here. I didn't see much change in position there. Obviously, the Penn friendly crowd wanted a stall warning, but Urbas didn't do much from that position as well. Basically rode parallel, was just attacking the wrist and only had the leg hooked.
Cardenas looked as though he was going to explode out, but Urbas snuffed that out. Cardenas still posted there.
Urbas did a good job to cut riding time as well. This will at least save bonus points at the moment. It's at 50 seconds and going down, and Urbas doing a great job to see if he can get both boots in. He's got one in. Doesn't have much room to work here, though. And again, another match where Cornell favored on paper, Joe. If you're Penn and if you're Cole Urbas, yeah, you would like a miraculous turn here and maybe a miraculous pin, but you do have to save bonus points if you're thinking about the team score. So Cardenas has that 7-point lead. All he needs an escape point. He did a good job turning back in here.
Urbas battling to hold on here. 18 seconds left. Cardenas isn't going to escape with one leg.
Good job by Hervis to drive there out of bounds. Again, Cardenas has the stall call against him as well. And I think at this point, Urbas knows he's resigned to he's got to ride out this period to hold it to a decision.
11 seconds to avoid bonus points.
See how explosive Cardenas is here off the whistle. He walked back to the center a little gingerly.
Hervis really leaning on that right leg.
4 seconds. 3, 2.
Nicely done by Urbas.
Time. And your winner by decision is Cornell's Jacob Cardenas.
Just like the last bout that we saw
Cornell
earlier, where at 174 it looked like In Contrario was going to be hunting bonus points. Cardenas in that same spot had to settle for a 7-0 decision victory. Cornell in the driver's seat through the first half, 12-3 leading Penn. Cole Urbas saving those bonus points after that initial takedown and the 4 back points. Second half of this one is coming your way when we return. Number 18 Penn taking on number 8 Cornell. Action has been great here at the Palestra.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Penn Wrestling Alumni Evening. The Penn Wrestling Alumni community is comprised of